In 2024, the largest financial institutions on Earth made a move: BlackRock, Fidelity, Goldman Sachs. They didn't announce it on the evening news. There were no headlines. But quietly, behind closed doors, they began accumulating an asset they had publicly dismissed for over a decade. An asset with no CEO, no headquarters, no board of directors. An asset that cannot be printed, seized, or inflated away. By the end of this video, you will understand what they understand, and why they never wanted you to know. Let's begin with something you already feel, even if no one has explained it to you. Your money is worth less than it was yesterday, and it will be worth less tomorrow. This is not inflation. Inflation is the word they use to make it sound natural, inevitable, like weather. The accurate term is devaluation, and it is a policy, a choice, made by institutions you did not elect. In the year 2000, approximately $4 trillion existed in the United States monetary supply. Today, that number exceeds 21 trillion. The money was not earned, it was created, digitally, with keystrokes. You trade hours of your life for dollars, hours you cannot recover, time that is finite. And every year, those dollars purchase less. Your labor is being diluted without your consent. This system has a beginning. August 15th, 1971, the day the United States severed the dollar from gold. Before that date, every dollar was backed by a physical asset that could not be fabricated. After that date, dollars became promises, backed by nothing but trust. In 2008, the global financial system collapsed. Banks that were too big to fail were failing. Governments responded by printing trillions of dollars to rescue the institutions that caused the crisis. The people who lost their homes received nothing. The banks received everything. On October 31st, 2008, a document appeared on an obscure cryptography mailing list, 9 pages. No author photo. No credentials, no company, just a pseudonym. The document described something that had never existed before. A form of money that operates without banks, without governments, without any central authority. Money with rules that cannot be changed by anyone, no matter how powerful. And a supply that is permanently fixed. 21 million units. That is the maximum that will ever exist. Not because someone promised, but because it is mathematically impossible to create more. The code enforces what humans cannot be trusted to enforce. This asset is called Bitcoin, and for years, the financial establishment said it was worthless. A scam, a bubble, until they started buying it themselves. In January 2024, the Securities and Exchange Commission approved Bitcoin ETFs. Within months, institutions had accumulated over 1 million Bitcoin. BlackRock, the largest asset manager in human history, now holds more Bitcoin than most nations. They did not buy it to lose money. Then something unprecedented occurred. The United States government established a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Approximately 200,000 Bitcoin. $17 billion. Officials called it Digital Fort Knox. The same government that spent years calling Bitcoin dangerous, criminal, unstable, began stockpiling it. 11 other nations have followed. El Salvador, Bhutan, various sovereign wealth funds across the Middle East and Asia. This is not speculation. These are public filings. Verifiable records. The question is not whether institutions are accumulating Bitcoin. The question is, why were you told not to? There's a pattern in financial history that repeats. New assets emerge. The wealthy accumulate quietly. The public is warned to stay away. Then, when prices rise, the narrative shifts. Suddenly, it was obvious all along. This is called information asymmetry. Those with access understand before those without. Real estate before 2008, technology stocks in the 1990s, and now a mathematically scarce digital asset. You are not being given the same information as the institutions managing your pension fund. You are not reading the same research reports as family offices managing generational wealth. But you are watching this video. Bitcoin is not a guarantee. Nothing is. The price is volatile. The technology is complex, but the properties are verifiable. The supply is fixed. The network is global. And the institutions that control the current system are hedging against it. This video is not telling you to buy anything. This video is telling you that information exists, that systems are changing, that assets you were told to ignore are being accumulated by those who advise governments. You can choose to research further, or you can choose to dismiss this and continue as before. Both are valid choices, but only one is an informed choice. The next video will explain exactly how Bitcoin works. No jargon, no hype, just mechanics. What you do with that information is entirely up to you. Subscribe for part 2.